case, right?
Sure.
But he's definitely in that cut, definitely a big threat in this tournament. If you're looking for people to get pretty deep, I'd say top 16, top 32 range, Galileo definitely a threat. He's had good performances overseas so far, relatively consistent, I'd say. Right?
Yeah, most famous for his run in Blaze Blue, obviously, right?
Yeah, I mean, it goes
one of the most
saying,
legendary.
right?
I mean, I think to many people that was like kind of the turning point to when people became interested in other fighting games besides their own, because the story was just so like dramatic and like also heartfelt, you know, and that comeback in Blaze Blue was so huge for him, right?
Evo
the year
2014
the year that Dogura was slated
Yes.
to be the champ, it was,
And that grand final, that's got to go down as one of the best all time at Evo for sure. Like back and forth, right? He's able to, and that's something that you got to take into account when you watch him come to this combo breaker stage, right? Travels over international waters. He has big stage experience. That's one reason why I like him actually to go pretty deep in this tournament.
He tapped him on the hand. He said, "Give me your hand." That's how you do it here in America, right? Ooh, and he is playing a really solid team. This is a team that Reynolds was running for a long time before 16 got a little bit of tap in the last patch. Bardock, Goku Black, 16, really strong team. Yeah, so you mentioned, of course, obviously 16 lost some of those hard knockdowns that he had access to before, but still a really solid character, and just not nearly as good as he was before. Yeah, his normals are still esports, but his knockdowns aren't, right? That's like that's how it works, All right, are we going to see start around double lariat? No, they both respected it. They both knew that the option was there.
It's too simple. It's too simple. It's not that easy.
Air dash back.
Same side. Yeah, that's tough.
And then the Dragon Rush right there.
Oh, baby.
Not all of us are Goichi.
The Acid Bro was right, man. You cannot tech that on reaction.
Not on reaction. I saw a video of Steve and I playing at E3, and one of us teched the Dragon Rush. Before the game was out, we were proving the Acid Bro wrong.
Impossible. I don't believe you. I need the video evidence.
You need the video? All right, you know what it is. We're going to get the Dragon Rush here. Lariat, he's got 4 bars on deck.
This character, man.
That Riot Javelin right into the level 3, gonna put hands on him. Should still be alive.
Should still be alive, but gonna get benefit from this hard knockdown. Wants to look. Other side, jump L.
Yeah, really solid stuff. Air dash mix up in the corner there. Galileo looking solid as usual.
And look at AlphaKhaos bringing in this 21. Another character, big threat in Japan.
For sure.
Not so much in the West. You know, outside of Lost Soul, we don't really see her too much, right?
Never forget about Big Les.
Oh, you're right. You're so right.
Who's at this tournament, by the way. That's something to keep in mind. You saw the new mix-up that he gets off of the command throw now, right? You can do air dash M. Pretty good at dealing with the tech options afterwards, actually. Gonna have 2 bars. Missed it, but yeah, the pickup anyway. Galileo almost converted that combo, but still a really healthy lead here. You got to watch the tag, of course, but just gets clipped low instead. Still hasn't been touched. Galileo 16 on point.
And this is another character that got some big buffs in the recent patch, Vegeta Blue. You see him a little bit more now, but not going to matter right now. Galileo got him. Drop it back down one more time.
Level 3? Yeah, you want to get the hard knockdown here. It's a 50-50. Is he going to wake up Sparking? Do you bait that, or do you just commit to the mix-up and try to put him out?
So what's the look?
Oh, air dash, and that's going to do it. Galileo already took
with
the
a perfect?
Oh, perfect. Welcome to America. My man is big chilling with them 16 esports normals.
Yeah, so that's something else we got to talk about, right? So the Summit qualifiers, they had one obviously at NLBC, had one at Wednesday Night Fights where you were. That last Summit spot is up for grabs here, and there weren't any in Asia.
Yeah, so, to me, this is the Summit qualifier for Japan. Yeah, so, this is the qualifier for Japan.
Again, you have to imagine motivation is very high for players like Galileo and Femrich, like you mentioned, be able to try to get that spot.
Yeah, there's so many beast players in Japan who, you know, have that opportunity here to really put in work and show off. And that's what I was going to ask you about. I think we'll get into it a little bit more after this match, and this is a dead Bardock. But that's the thing that I'm most curious about. Who in Japan is the strongest besides Goichi? Who has the best chance to get that Summit qualifier spot?
That's the thing, man. You see just an example of this. Galileo isn't even one of those guys that we often talk about, right? But just early on in this pool, is able to just assert his dominance. Look at this. Push to the wall on Mama, drop her.
I didn't realize that. Was that her last name?
Oh, she bad, man. Don't look at her, bro.
Is she bad? I need to know the quality.
She got type 2 diabetes, too, man. Look at the pink skin. I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, man.
You into that? Kind of. Now I know why you moved to Japan.
Wake up, man.
Old reflect with a whip.
And good bait and punish.
All right, AlphaKhaos on the board. Has 1 bar, spends it immediately. The Dragon Rush on the snap.
On the incoming.
Big brain. I like AlphaKhaos' style.
Trying to make something happen with this 21 character, right?
Snap, all right, brings into Vegeta Blue.
Gets the re-jump here. Off the 16 assist. Look at that great wall push, man. He went from corner to corner.
Yeah, using that 16 assist off the air jump H. Good choice. Waiting to see if he was going to do something to delay the M. Doesn't go for a more advanced combo. Vegeta Blue, he's got the Tasty Steve hurt box, right? He's a little fella. You got to watch out for that.
I can't rock with you on that one, man.
You can't rock with me on that?
I'm pretty sure myself.
You also have that hurt box?
Yeah, Napoleon Complex. Exactly.
didn't realize you guys shared that hurt bar. That's an advantage in fighting games. Plus, you and Steve, you guys are stocky. You guys have more health. That's an advantage, a natural advantage. You don't have 950.
No, man, I ain't got that staying power like that.
No?
I'm an assault unit. so look.
You got the proper tool.
Absolutely. Galileo trying to back up, create some space, give AlphaKhaos just enough room to hang himself, gets in range of the Lariat again. Full push here.
He's got so much bar on deck, too. I got to imagine that at the end of this, we'll see a level 3 for a hard knockdown.
Yeah, and that's the thing with, obviously, Bardock, he has that one-button neutral, right? You have to play around that attack.
Oh, yeah. It's one of the most, one of the best special moves in the game. Super strong, and obviously one of the best characters, right? Bardock's so strong here. Mix up off this. Is there a sparking? Is there not overhead? Yeah.
Meaty overhead.
He down-teched and just waited. He wanted to see what 21 was going to do.
Sparking able to kill it.
Ooh, that raw M. There's a lot of damage here. Even sparking healing. We'll see what he's going to be after this.
Not much meter for Galileo's side, but maybe enough to kill.
Yeah, it does a lot of burst damage. That's the one thing about sparking. It heals up damage over time, but in terms of burst damage, not that much.
Yeah. And there you see, man, Galileo from Japan able to take a 2-0 over AlphaKhaos, U.S. representative. And again, that's going to be a theme here. With players like Galileo, players like Fenris specifically, they have not had the opportunity to be able to compete in overseas in tournaments as much recently just because it's very difficult to travel and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for them, like you said, I like the way you mentioned earlier, this is essentially the JP qualifier for them.
For sure. I think it's going to be a lot of scrambling for the U.S. players to try to qualify, get this last spot. I know there's a lot of people who really want it, guys like Super Noon.
Yeah.
That's one of them. I mean, the thing that's interesting to me, too, is that everybody in the Summit so far, is 15 players in the Summit. I think all already qualified. I think all of them but one are here.
Oh, wow.
The only one I think that's not here is LK.
That's right, yeah. LK stayed in New York, yeah, trying to practice, trying to grind it out there.